Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Hope you're feeling spooky. Because we're playing Clock Tower 2, The Struggle Within. And the tune today was called Music is Happiness by the Octopus Project, which is a cool band. I put a link in the plurt if you want to check it out. They were kind of crunchy, right? I mentioned it in the plurt, but the tune had an instrumentation quality that reminded me a bit of PC-98 Toho music, which I quite liked. Alright, so I did figure out what we were doing wrong last time. There is a particular drawer. In a particular room that we have to visit, specifically as baits, as far as I can tell. And you think to yourself, well, that's no problem. We have a save state where we're as baits. How convenient. No, friend, it's not that simple. I'm going to show you why it's not that simple. I mentioned this on Plurk, but I'm going to show you all for the record where this room is, because I'm not going to be able to get to it. Why am I not going to be able to get to it? Zombies. But Carrie, there are zombies all over in this game. Yes, I know. But there's a particular I don't even know if it's I assume it's not intentional. I assume it's a bug. But if you try to kill zombies as baits, well, hang on, I'll just show you. You need to go down to room 104. It should be this one here. I can't be certain because Bates doesn't read signs. Bates can't be asked to read. But 103 is the other one, so this is 104. So we need to get to this dresser right here. What up? I'm Bates. I'm 19. I never fucking learned how to read. Okay, so we didn't actually kill it that time, which was my bad. I was too busy showing you the thing. But, actually, maybe this would work better. Well, now we're gonna die. Anyway, the point of it is, if you try to shoot them as baits, they don't die. They just respawn every time you re-enter the room, which is inconvenient when you need to get to something and the zombie is blocking the way. Yeah, if only the programming makes you immediately leave the room after you shoot, or like it wouldn't be bad if we could just go after we shot him, but no, we leave the room and then we come back into the room and guess what? More zombos. Right? You don't need to run. It's fine. Anyway, we could presumably figure this out by leading the zombie out of this room and shooting it, and then dealing with that problem later. Because Bates will now run back into the last room that he entered, which is indeed the room we need to go to. So we might actually make this work, unless... Psych! More zombies! Anyway, this will go on forever if we let it, and I'm not going to let it. If you look at the drawer, what happens is there's this thing, like that woman's voice that we've heard in a few other cutscenes speaks up and says, "What are you looking for?" Or something to that effect. That's literally the only thing that happens. And why you can only do it as Bates, I don't know. Maybe you could do it as Alyssa and I just missed it, but I'm pretty darn sure you can't. Because all the guides I found say that you have to do this as Bates. So, what I did was I started an entire new playthrough of this chapter and replayed through to this point, to another point, and successfully saw the thing. Cool. I'm gonna load that save right now. The only downside is that we did not say, because I kept the amulet in this room, not an entire new playthrough, because I was smart and saved a save state at the end of Yellow Cursed Doll, so I only had to replay through the Noisy Monsters Cage chapter. So it wasn't that bad. Thanks, past self. Good looking out. I knew it was worth it to keep that save around. Anyway, because we kept the amulet in this room, we didn't get a chance to talk the nurse out of killing herself. Because by the time we came in, we were already Bates. And we all know Bates would have nothing to do with saving a life. I guess. Anyway, she was already dead by the time we got here. So that's unfortunate. The only downside is that we won't get to see her next chapter. If you save her, she shows up in chapter 3 and gives you a shotgun. Which is funny because apparently she's the one who had the shotgun in her desk. Her desk drawer where we got the shotgun we have was apparently her desk. So she's just carrying shotgun, packing heat at all times. Damn, Nurse Cook. Intense. Anyway, she's dead now. Sorry, everyone. There's not much I can do about it. I didn't feel like playing through the chapter a second time, or rather a third time. So we're just going to have to deal with that. Anyway, now we've done everything we need to do. And we should be able to get a panic scene whenever we are getting strangled by the director of the hospital over here. I think that's where I queued it up for. Does the nurse affect what ending we get? No. Like I said, the only thing I think she does is give you a shotgun. And I don't think that changes anything. There is a question we're going to be asked in just a little bit that will affect our ending. I might make a save state and try both, just so we can see it. But it does lock you out of an ending if you say yes, I believe. Let me check and make sure I'm telling you right there. Yeah, if you answer yes, you're locked out of ending C. So we're going to say no. Anyway, time to get choked! Oh yeah, I gotta point it out. Since Bagtree pointed out that apparently Bates' voice actor is Mojo Jojo, which is
it's all over.
Incredible.
He's the one who did it.
So keep that in mind, just in the back of your head.
Excuse me, but
whenever we have Bates bits in the future.
Those creatures can eat you instead of me. And while they're chewing on you, I can escape. Yes, that's it. What a great idea.
You've gone crazy.
Hurry up and get eaten.
That's apparently I have not confirmed it, but that's what Bagtree said, and I trust my rival. That's also the voice actor for Ghostface in the Scream series. That's so funny. So anyway, he's dead now. Rip bozo. Ooh, hit number 6! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yeah, they shot through the door and then closed it and ran off. Like, bye! Head nurse Cook and reporter Bowman appear in Noisy Monster Cage. That's not a hit! Oh. But they also appear in The Fathers. I thought that was the entire hit, and I was like, what kind of hit is that? The Fathers is chapter 3, for the record. So sorry about Nurse Cook. Maybe later, because we actually have one ending we missed that I think you get in chapter 1. So we are going to do some backtracking to get that ending later. Maybe I'll do a save state and
there isn't anything useful in here.
We can see what happens if we save Nurse Cook. Anyway, I want to make a save here. Let's mosey on out of here. Who was the mystery gunman? Noisy Monster's Cage feels like a Toho.
I can't forgive you.
Who are you?
That's not important.
Thank you for rescuing me.
Rescuing you? Only because I won't let you die so easily.
Huh?
I like how she cut off Alyssa like some sort of Sonic Adventure 2 bullshit. What? Oh no! Zombie Doctor! Get in the elevator! Mysterious pale woman. Might be a ghost. Probably a ghost. Or some sort of apparition. Hi, Maury. Thanks for stopping by. No worries. I'll do my best to avoid all manner of spooks and scares. You will not be long in the stream as you have to get up early tomorrow. No worries. For real, it's all good. What room am I going to next? Hang on, I have to pull up a map. Oh, I think it's the room right beside us. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying it too. For all its faults, I'm having a good time. Oh, this isn't the room I needed to go to. I went to the wrong room entirely. This isn't the computer room. Oh, it's probably the other side. I'm probably reading the map backwards. You would use your mind trying to bumble through this. I'm a braver soul than you. I don't know. Something about it really draws me in. I just have to go to the computer room. Oh, shit! You're Doug Bowman, right? Hey, man. The one character I could believe has an English name, right?
That research lab is hiding some secret, and it's next door to this hospital.
Research lab?
Uh-huh, for researching pharmaceuticals, mainly. I'm going over there. You coming with me?
Omen!
Well, take care of yourself, then. Don't get yourself killed in a place like this.
Your neck is so wide, sir. Your chest is so broad. Hang on one second. Yeah, okay. It's time to bust out of here. This is apparently one of the most annoying sequences in the game, for the record. What we're about to do. If not the most annoying sequence. Both guides I talk about, I saw reference. This next part is very annoying. So that's fun. Looking forward to that. But that does mean that if it is the most annoying sequence in the game, that means that it's all downhill from here? Question mark? But I've also heard Chapter 3 is infamously finicky, so I don't know. We'll find out. Here's the back door. What? But that's the back door. That's the back door. What am I supposed to... Enter office 3. Oh, there's another man I need to talk to. Probably not the reporter, but the police officer. Alright, enter office 3. Right. Office 3. That is... where? Oh no, office 3 is that's where the that was where we got choked at. Never mind. Doors don't speak, but this one did that one time. The woman's voice came from it. Enter the back door. Am I looking in the wrong spot? This is the back door, right? Room 103, room 104, the mystery room, back door, clinic. Why won't you let me in? Crap. I didn't think we'd actually run into another issue. I thought for sure we were in the clear. I didn't test this far. Because I thought that it would be smooth sailing. Ladies and gentlemen, it was not smooth sailing. Maybe I need to kill the zombie in this room. Is there still a zombie in this room? Nope. Only showed up when Bates was around. Okay. And Alyssa can't look at that drawer. Alright. Cool. Great. Love it. Just what I wanted. I've done literally everything the guide wants. Like, I do not know what it wants me to do here. Can I take this shotgun to the door? Can I use the amulet on the door? This blows. Let me... Clock, tower 2, back door. Everything says that you're supposed to just be able to... Unless... Wait! This is a different door. Where did this door come from? Back door key. The back door key and use... Where is this door at? Where the hell is this? I haven't seen this room in the entire game. If that's not the back door... What? Hang on, I'm gonna post this in chat. Y'all recognize this door? 'Cause I sure don't. I haven't seen a door like that in the entire game. That has like an exit sign on it, and you know, above it. We've seen the entry, which is the green sign. Over here. But the exit? And the guide tells me that what I'm looking at is the exit. The guide with a map. Unless, let me check the other guide. Just to be sure.
It's locked.
Okay. That's what I thought. Now, give me 1 second. I'm going to pull up the other guide. We're going to get through this, gang. Clock Tower 2 Guides. GameFAQs.com. Help me, Romby. You're my only hope. I need a map. I need a map of the Maps and Room Guide 4.0. Yes, please. Okay. Back exit 3. It says that is the back exit. Oh. It says what we're looking at is the back exit. So what we saw must be the other side of it? Let me see if the other guide has any other instructions on back door. What? Hang on, let's see if basing it up here changes anything. Maybe we need to be Bates to... Okay, that one's still locked. Just checking. Mystery door is still a mystery. Is there a vase in this one? A place to a locker or something? Shit. Well, that sucks. Alright, load. The game doesn't tell me to turn back to Bates, but like that's legit the only thing I could think of that might be. It won't let me hide in any of the hide stuff in any of the lockers. Worthless! Let me. Oh, okay. I can take a chair to him. All right. That's not what I was wanting to do, but all right. Here comes Alyssa with the folding chair. Sorry, I already made that joke once, but it's still really funny to me. Maybe now we can go? Huh? Huh? Damn it. Is there some other... No, I thought maybe there was some other, like, touch point I was missing. But nope. Okay, Right, won't a door please say something about my cool key? This sucks. I was so excited about this.
Everything seems normal here.
Zombies. Psst, psst, psst. I'll go to the back door. It says go through the sliding doors and use the back door key so you can escape finally. Like, we should be able to just walk right through them. Nothing I'm finding is saying anything about this. All right, let me... There are only 2 floors. And yeah, the police officer is the one who wanted us to, I mean, the reporter is the one who asked us to follow him to a lab, and that's presumably the next chapter. We don't see him again for the rest of this chapter. Alright, I guess I could start a new playthrough and follow this guide to the letter. One, three, four. Yes, please go to bed. Get some good rest. Have a good day tomorrow. Okay. Think, Carrie. Think. I may just replay this chapter a 3rd time. But we can speed run it now because we know what we need to do exactly. All right. I'm going to give it one more go, try a few more things, and then we're going to restart and just redo the chapter, I guess. I did inspect the back door. That was the first thing I did. Enter clinic, talk to the man, read the medical record. Oh, hey! Bates won't even look at the door. Bates won't even consider the door. Door's not even a possibility for Bates. Oh wait, now it is. No response, huh? I do kind of think I might have broken the game. Not that it's particularly hard with this game, but I get the feeling that I've done something in such a way that something that should be happening is not happening. Let's try checking the clinic one last time. I'm wondering if it's because I talked to this guy out of order and it threw things off. But I thought I did it better this playthrough. The reporter who we first meet in this room. That's nice, I guess. Nope. Nothing here of use to me. Alright, let's power through another playthrough, I guess. Sorry, everyone. I promised you escape and could not deliver. Yet. We're gonna do things exactly as it says this time. Hustle, Alyssa. I haven't got time to waste. That woman we saw was pale like Stephanie.
I'm going to kill you.
Just give up.
Oh,
Hey, you little shit. What good is it gonna do to burn that?
oh.
I wonder if the soundtrack is the same drum and bass in the Japanese
That's
version. I
the
believe
way
it
I
is.
do it.
I'm not positive, but I can check and find out though.
Amulet, protect me. Stephanie, I'm sorry.
That voice is definitely Roger L. Jackson. Wonderful. It's basically the Ghostface voice. I've never actually seen any of the Scream films. But I trust you. I take your word for it. Alright.
Oh,
Hey, you okay? Alex Corey, Monterey County Police. You don't have to talk. This place? Memorial Hospital. I got a call from Tate's wife. When I went inside, I found you and a girl laying on the floor. I carried you out here.
Stephanie, how is she?
She was badly injured. but she'll be okay.
Someone
not gonna die.
stabbed her! That sounds like
What was
Kaplan, the
that?
doctor. Scream is probably your favorite horror film series. Well, maybe I'll have to give it a watch. Alright, we're gonna do this exactly as it says. To the letter. You start in room 303. Inspect the bedstand and get a key. I honestly have no idea what my tolerance of slasher violence is, because I'd never really partake in those movies. But I think I'd be alright with it. Okay, so it tells us to skip this room entirely. And this room, obviously. Inspect the back door.
Are you trying to escape?
Why does it say there's no response? What does that mean? What does that mean? If this doesn't work, I don't know what we're gonna do. It tells me to talk to the man, but I can't talk to the man because the man doesn't show up because zombies show up, so I gotta do stuff out of order. I'm gonna hit him with a chair. Given my tolerance of horror in other aspects, I think it'd probably be fine. Slasher violence, I mean. We'll find out, won't we? Right, he just whoops into the floor. There he goes. Hey, man. When'd you get in here?
Who the hell? Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to yell so loud.
This frickin' Hank
It's
Hill
okay.
ass.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just a newspaper
Hank Hill
reporter.
with a spray tan.
A newspaper reporter?
Yep. I'm Doug Bowman. Pleasure's mine. I'm going to poke around a bit more.
Poke around?
Don't you know? There's a big story here. A whole lot bigger than I thought. See ya.
Why'd they put the yeah and put the apostrophe after the A? Why an apostrophe there at all? Anyway, okay. Read the medical record.
George Maxwell?
Inner office 1. Check the corpse, pick up the key, okay? I learned to do video editing, so I can just tell people to skip past this part to the to whenever we actually eventually solve this. God, I hope we eventually solve this.
They're all dead.
Spooky!
What's happening here?
Alright. The only thing I could think that might be happening is that we didn't kill the zombies in all the corridors as Alyssa. Not sure though, I thought we did, but why would they keep spawning otherwise? We could do something right now, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it, stick to the guide, and do it just the order it says. What? More zombos. What corridor is this? This is corridor 2. It says corridor 1, 3, 4. Oh no, I guess this is corridor 3. Okay. Corridor 3. We've killed the zombie. Cool. Dead. I don't know, I'm checking a map. Okay. We killed the zombo here. Yes, hello, Obi. No, don't go in there. Didn't tell us to go in there. Don't do it yet. Enter office 1, put the amulet in the locker. Can I just do that right now? Surely it won't change things that much if I just do it right now. Okay. Oh, you know what? It might. But no, we're just gonna see what happens. I made a save state. It's fine. Reminder, our amulet is in this room. I've hit so many zombies with a broom today. Alright, let's go talk to... what's his name? I've already forgot his name. Corey? Maybe? The police officer. Police detective? Probably a detective. Hey, man.
I still think Tate's the guy who did it.
Uncle Philip?
Uh-huh. There was yellow blood at his house, remember? There's a creature here, too, with yellow blood. Tate's missing.
Missing? No.
I think we should go over to the lab. Tate's the boss there, isn't he?
Yes.
All right, then. Let's get out of here. I'll go over now. You come later.
Why can't I just come with you now? Bro, don't you know there's zombies afoot? He's gonna leave me here to the zombies? Alright, so now we go back down. I wish I could fast forward this.
What are you up to?
It tells me to get the gun inside the locker. But I feel like that just makes it harder to get the shotgun later. Let me try something here. All right. Enter room 101. That's this one. Turn on the switch, get the gun inside the locker, inspect the sink. No, thank you, not gonna get the gun.
My past. My cursed past. Wash it away, please.
Alright, let's leave the gun where it is. Because otherwise, we're just going to have it and he won't take the shotgun later when we get it. Which is inconvenient and makes us have to use up all of the shotgun, use all of the pistol before he takes a shotgun. Enter room 102 and turn to use other personality. It's weird that this guide never refers to show as show. We gotta do we have to do all of this on the run, or does it expect us to use the gun? Wait, maybe if... Hang on, I had an idea just now. It's weird that normally Alyssa leaves the pistol alone. But because we don't have the amulet, I guess, now she's like, I'll take that. Normally she just leaves the pistol where it is. Like, we're not Bates right now. So it's weird that she's like, yes, I'll take that. Anyway. You dumbass! Don't run all the way back there! Worthless! Such a frustrating mechanic. Alright, now we gotta go inspect the bed stand. It won't let us. I'm doing the guide exactly like it's telling me to do. I'm trying my best. Oh! He disappeared that time. It's like wiped away. Maybe we're done with him now. Hot damn. Oh, the lights aren't on, so we can't inspect. To smithereens, you say? Hi, Kelly. Welcome. So anyway, here's the chest that we were trying to look at before that we can only look at as baits for some reason.
Looking for something?
That's it. That's the entire scene. And you cannot progress in the game unless you see that scene. That crucial, crucial scene. Let me make a save here real quick. Alright, now that we've done that, look, buddy, you and I are gonna have to... Oh, I didn't shoot him in the head. That's why. I see. I missed. You gotta aim. Gotta no scope. Gotta no scope this zombie. Perhaps, anyway. Nope, that didn't do it. Okay. Last time it disappeared, it just kind of wiped into existence. I'll just let it kill me, and then I can just kick it in the balls and run past it. Oh no, because I'll run back to the room that I was in last. Damn it! Why is this game like this? Oh wait, this is the wrong way anyway. What am I doing? My ass going the whole ass wrong way. Like a big dummy. Continue, yes. I need to go that way. That's the clock tower, handshake, Jill, Resident Evil. Dubious zombie shooting mechanics, right? I mentioned this earlier in the stream, but actually if you kill zombies as baits, they just don't stay dead. They will respawn. Come here, you son of a bitch! Is he coming? But if you hit them with a broom, They're done for. See, like it respawned. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna try and continue on. Zombie politely waiting for elevator would be a good card. You're right. She's not in here! This sucks, dog. Oh! Oh! Are we free? By killing him in a plot room, are we free? Yeah! Yeah! Alright! Cool. Progress, baby! For the record, Kelly, we've actually already gotten past this. This is my third time replaying through this chapter. The second time on stream. We are hoping that maybe by following the exact order of the guide sequence of events, we will trigger whatever is keeping us from being able to not open the back door. This is a good game, well put together. Love it.
Hey, what are you doing in here?
This is the end. Everyone's gonna die. To wander about forever?
This awkward pause really gets me.
That creature out there. What is it? Don't want to answer, huh? If you're not gonna talk, then I'll kill you.
There's a file in my office. You'll find your answer in there.
Cool, thanks. Alright, now we gotta get the screwdriver, which again, only Bates can pick up. Only Bates senses the screwdriver.
All the rest is just junk.
Junk. Alright. Making a safe state. Making a safe state. Think we're doing alright. From here we go talk to Kaplan, the director of the hospital.
It's all over. He's the one who did it.
Hey,
Huh? You? Those creatures can eat you instead of me. And while they're chewing on you, I can escape. Yes, that's it. What a great idea.
he's crazy.
Hurry up and get eaten.
Pretty good for a coward.
They'll eat you up.
Lies on the floor vibrating. Also, the game tells you that it's locked, but doesn't mention that it's jammed, which is why you need a screwdriver to open it. Okay, bye, weirdo. Please work this time. Please, I'm begging you, game. I'm doing everything you want. And nothing you don't want. I'm following the order exactly. If this doesn't work, I genuinely don't know what I'm going to do. Amulets in here as a reminder. Wait, I just had a thought. I wonder if... No, that didn't work last time. Okay. Well, it was a thought. I was gonna say, maybe it's because we used one of the shots from the shotgun and we're supposed to have all four or five of them whenever we enter the back door. But I don't think that's the case because whenever we tried to shoot the zombo that comes out of here with the gun, with the pistol, it didn't take. Like, it didn't even stop coming at me.
Hey, thank you.
Just a whole ass shotgun in their desk. Normal.
Cerebral
Wait!
toxin.
What if...
Confidential. Interesting.
I just had a thought. I just had a brainwave.
This makes sense. Getting infected with cerebral toxin turns you into a zombie. The bacteria forms a new parasitic brain.
Parasitic
and makes
brain.
the old brain stop functioning. That means the zombie's weak point is their parasitic brain. I've got to try.
See, what if instead of shooting it, we just kick it and bounce? Instead of wasting our shotgun shot. Even though she says, or he says, I've got to try. What if we don't try? What if we just skedaddle right now and turn back into Alyssa? And save our shot. Could this be it? Could this be it? Maybe so! We're gonna hit her with a chair. Whammo! Boy, bitch! All right, this is my last this is all I got. I'm putting all my eggs in this basket. Now we need to go back upstairs. And we can talk the nurse out of killing herself. So if this does work, on the plus side, we will have saved her and get extra dialogue in chapter 3. Since I wasn't able to do that in the second playthrough. Like I said, the only other thing I could think of besides the shotgun thing would be maybe not having killed the zombie in each of the corridors, but...
Nurse, stop!
It's all over. I have no desire to live.
If you commit suicide now, you'll turn into a zombie.
Me too? Dead, but alive. Wandering forever.
No, don't, please.
All right, now we should be on track here.
It's all over. He's the one who did it.
Excuse me, but...
Huh? You? Those
We might
creatures
die
can eat
here
you
because
instead
we're in
of
the
me.
red.
And while they're chewing on you,
So sorry if we have to
I
watch this
can't
a
escape.
second time
Yes, that's it.
or a
What a
thousandth
great idea.
time.
You've gone crazy.
Hurry up and get eaten.
He dead! He dead, fam!
I can't forgive you.
Who are you?
That's not important.
Thank you for rescuing me.
Rescuing you? Only because I won't let you die so easily.
Huh?
Alright, next up. We go downstairs. A lot of this game is also discovering adults don't know what to do either. Indeed. That's a good line delivery compared to so much of the rest. Yeah. So far, I think Kaplan has the most believable delivery, even if his voice is not what I was expecting him to sound like. Isn't this where I'm supposed to go? Oh, no. It's down the hall. Hey man, how's it going? Oops.
That research lab is hiding some secret, and it's next door to this hospital.
Research lab?
Uh-huh, for researching pharmaceuticals, mainly. I'm going over there. You coming with me?
So like I said, if you pick yes here, it will change something slightly in chapter 3, and you won't be able to get ending C. But we might try it at some point, just for kicks and giggles.
Well, take care of yourself, then. Don't get yourself killed in a place like this.
Bye, mysterious 16-year-old girl! Like if you know this is a place... Oh, you know what I think that is? That we were wondering what that thing is. I think it's like a tea... Like a coffee thermos. Or like a tea thermos. Whenever we saw it at the different angle, it kind of looked like a... Like a drink thing. And it's on like a stand, too. So maybe... I mean, it is a computer lab, so maybe they were... having an all-nighter. Alright, here it is, the moment of truth. Can we escape? Please, God. Aw, shit. Well, we can get rid of this zombie, at least. And then, can we escape? You want to escape the zombie attack? Yeah, I know that the angle is wrong, but that's the door that leads to the door that we need to get to, I promise. Both guides say that that is the back door. Those sliding doors lead to the back door. Like, if that's not the back door, then every one of these guides is wrong! And one of them specifically mentions it being a sliding door, so... Farewell, Zombo! Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! And if all else fails, we can just try saying yes and leave with him and just not get to the ending this go around. And I can troubleshoot later. But hopefully, we've done all of it, the things it wants me to do in all of the specific order and not touched anything it didn't want me to touch. And it'll just let me out. Yes! 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 Apparently that wasn't where we were supposed to use the key. Alright! We done it, fam! We did it! Ha! I guess the order we did the events in mattered that much. Anyway, here's the door we need to use the key on.
Oh no, it's locked.
You just unlocked it!
Let's get out of here.
But the door's locked.
Stand back!
Gotta shoot him in the head, doc! I mean, buddy, not doctor. Alyssa! If even one of these hits you, it's an instant death, FYI. God damn. Okay, let's try again. They just keep coming. And you can't pause in the middle of it. So I can't really easily make a save state. We just gotta keep on, and so I started blasting. That Danny DeVito clip. So I started blasting. I think it was the shotgun that was the trick. If I had to guess. Anyway. It seems like a misnomer to say the door is locked because we clearly are opening it with this.
Oh no, it's locked.
With this key.
Let's get out of here.
But the door's locked.
Stand back!
All the years of Oregon Trail hone carry for this. You're right. I'm a master of pointing and clicking zombie shooting. I wonder if this guy questions why Alyssa has a shotgun on her. I know he just seems to pull that out of his pocket. I don't actually have to aim directly for the head. As long as I get that green symbol on it, he'll shoot and kill him. I've been making it way more difficult on myself than it needs to be. I've been trying to be precise. Why were they all in the exit? Why were they all outside? Why were they all outside the hospital? I think we're at the end. Boom! I don't think the cop is actually American, in the Japanese version.
You're awake. You're unconscious, and I brought you here. Hope you don't mind.
Where am I?
Memorial Pharmaceuticals Research Lab. Yeah, I saw Philip Tate come in here. As a policeman, I can't ignore that, can I?
My uncle? He's here?
He's mighty suspicious. With all the evidence, he's got to be involved somehow.
No, that's not true. My uncle's the laboratory director. It's perfectly normal for him to be here.
Well, in any case, you stay here. I'm gonna take a look around.
Infected on the hospital-wide smoke break. So anyways, I started blasting. Exactly. All right, we did it. It only took 3 playthroughs, but we did it. We made it to the fathers. Yeah, this lab is not in great shape. It's kind of shitty, actually. I'm not looking at a guide. Might regret it. Just gonna get my bearings first. Make a save state. Can I go up these stairs? These stairs are rendered. You know there's gonna be... Ooh, someone's gonna fall through that ceiling light. It's Clock Tower. Someone's gonna fall through the ceiling. That's how Clock Tower do. What's up with this place? Hey man, how's it going? What's up, Doug?
Hey, Alyssa.
I never told you my name.
Mr. Bowman?
I just saw something really nasty. A man covered with blood carrying a big hatchet. He suddenly attacked me. Look out. He's dangerous.
A man covered with blood?
Yeah, better watch out for him.
And then you just go back to examining the shells like normal? Like that's just a normal. We better watch out. There's a serial killer running around. Anyway, back to researching. You're a newspaper reporter, buddy. Chad behavior.
I wonder what's in there.
Chad behavior for sure.
Oh, something smells awful.
Why they got all this meat laying around this lab?
These books look really technical.
It's that pork lawn. Right, it's not even in a fridge. It's just laying there. Gotta have some meat to feed. What? Excuse me? What? What was that? The meat jumped at us. Oh, I can't believe this game. Anyway, I was gonna make a joke about how it was meat for all of the sad caged husbands out there in Japan. Bowman, you seeing this shit? The journalist doesn't even notice. He's too in the zone. Hi there. Welcome to the stream. You have a question? What's up? I'll answer it if I can. Am I in the clock tower? No. Unfortunately, not. We're in a pharmaceuticals lab. Not pictured a clock tower. Yeah, there's been 0 clock towers so far. You found a key? It doesn't look like a key. It looks like a... Okay. Yeah, there have been a total of 0 clock towers in this clock tower game. But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful we'll find one. If memory serves, Clock Tower 3 did in fact eventually feature a clock tower. So I want to hold out hope that Struggle Within Ghost Head does actually have a clock tower at some point. And of course, Clock Tower... Did we just come from here? Clock Tower, the original Clock Tower, did feature a clock tower. Though not till the end of the game. Oh, I guess we came in through this door. Okay. I thought we came in through this door for some reason. Alright, let's look at some lockers. These are kind of cool looking lockers. Everything seems normal. Am I gonna need to put my amulet down somewhere in one of these?
Well, there's nothing in here.
Why do you say that for some of them but not the others? Why that locker? I didn't feel like commenting on that locker, but this locker, I really noticed the absence of stuff in this locker. Oh man, it's already almost 10 o'clock. We're freaking having to replay the game a third time really set us back. That sounded like it required it's kind of like a hotel room key, I suppose. Like it be. Oh shit! Cadavers! Dead body, dead body, dead body. Hey kid, you want to see a dead body? 10 o'clock in the clock tower, indeed. The clock tower being my house. Which means the stream is about to wrap up.
I wonder what kind of experiment they were doing.
You found a shotgun? Why is there a shotgun in the exam room? Who put this here? That doesn't scare you in the slightest. You're a medical student outside the clock tower. That's cool. For a zombie attack. Hopefully we're done with zombies. But you never know. It's always good to have one just in case. It's better to have a shotgun than not have one. You know what? You're so right. In the clock tower. Is this a phone? It's gonna be dead.
The line is dead.
Why do you act surprised at this point? Is that a printer?
It doesn't work.
Womp womp. What is this on the floor? I guess it's just a tile. It looks kind of weird there. Can I mess with any of these computers? Yes, I can. Ah, the internet! I'm startled. Can't remember the last time I actually just got rid of my landline. I had a landline in my house up until like earlier this month, late last month. I had one, but it was mainly just used to call my cell phone whenever I lost it. I never really used it for anything else. Oh shit!
Everyone must die.
Maxwell.
And suffer forever.
Alyssa, move! Alyssa, run! Alyssa, run! Alyssa, run! Alyssa, run! Can Bates kick him in the crotch? That's the real question. Put down the amulet, Alyssa. We need to kick him in the crotch. Ah, damn it. She won't put down the amulet now. This music is kind of cool, though. I dig it. Dun 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 dun. I'm into this tune. Bowman is nowhere to be found. Yeah, he absolutely chases us. In a clock tower. Wow, look at him revving up there. Okay, I gotta find somewhere where I can either put down my amulet. But that guy's wearing the mask that we saw, I can't hit him with a chair. Damn, Alyssa! I cannot use my shotgun because Alyssa is against violence. You can only use the shotgun whenever you are, Alyssa's alter ego, Bates. Alright, let's run down the stairs. No, run down the stairs! Alyssa! Down! Alyssa, down! Not the best mindset for somebody who's trapped inside the clock tower! The clock tower, clock tower, clock tower. Yeah, the chanting is really good. I like that a lot. Okay, the door's locked. Great, we're gonna die. So we're just gonna die. Guess this is the end for Alyssa. Rip. Rip, girlfriend. Okay, but it is actually time to call it a night. So, I'm going to, I can't save because we're actually, let me find out where I can go to stop him. Ah, damn, there are so many floors in this room, in this chapter. Yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna make a save state and pray about it. But thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I hope you had a good time. We'll be streaming again on Saturday. I hope you're able to join us. Yeah, the chanting, the distant chanting is really good. I'm really into this song. Okay. So, you can check out the next episode in the top right. See some more things you might like in the bottom right. Subscribe over on the left. If you're watching on Twitch, you can't do any of those things because there's no video links or anything like that. But you can give me a follow and I'd really appreciate it. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching to the end of the video. Check the link in the description below to pop on by our Twitch channel. We stream Thursdays and Saturdays at 8 p.m. Central, and we'd be happy to have you. As I said before, please join me on Saturday when we'll be continuing the game. And, maybe getting through it. I pray you never make it inside the clock tower, though. So stay out of the clock tower. I'll do my best. Y'all stay out of the clock tower. Clock tower. Clock tower. And have a great week, rest of the week, and I'll see you on Saturday. Good night. Stay spooky.